say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Kennesaw State's offense will have the football first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offense.
Big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's the pressure. He's got it on the right. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Second down, he'll throw it. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He wants to go deep. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
The give to the back. And some room to work. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. From the gun, the ground game. They've got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had 1 game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They'll immediately call timeout. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Thomas looking to fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already...
into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's first and 20. The snap sets up the throw. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. They'll try to snap it quickly. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Thomas back to pass. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Quarterback adapting. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown! Ole Miss! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat.
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Thomas looking to fire. Makes the grab.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They'll run the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Breaks the tackle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. The Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
I I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Catches it at the 30. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Thomas back to pass. Quickly complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fires to the middle. Hits the open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Power football with the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Here's a return from midfield. And there he goes. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the Grove at our Fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He fires one deep down the right side.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions, a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Thomas looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Found a seam. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Rebels! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than left. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing second and long from the 19. Looking to fire. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good game. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Thomas back to pass. Got his man on the right. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Here on 3rd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
Turning it on! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner is stopped. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quick completion on the out.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. Thomas looking to fire. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Gets it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And the returner will be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the catch. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. It's Dobbs. And the returner will be knocked down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punt it away on fourth down. He's got it. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked.
Wide open space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game,
fake the spike, and now he's going to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run it from the gun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. going to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space.
Finally, now the fans can get a little bit excited. This offense hasn't done anything. 0 points in the game, but finally completes the big pass down the field, makes the big game.
Wants to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Charcoal. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And they're able to make the tackle. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the